Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Bash, playing some Call of Duty Black Ops. I'm playing a headquarters on Radiation, and I'm running around my trusty red dot sight for Masi Mas, playing with two of my homies, two of my good friends, Texas Dro and Dunkus. Two great dudes. You should go check them out if you haven't already. Hopefully you can enjoy and appreciate the gameplay as usual, because I won't be talking about it. There are bigger things to talk about. As you guys may or may not know, I was at the E3 convention out in LA, so I was out of town attending that, and unfortunately, I mean, that was an awesome experience. That was probably one of the best experiences of my life. Being a nerd, it was just like a nerdgasm at all times. But you know what I'm saying? It was a cool experience. But unfortunately, the downside to that was I was disconnected from the from Twitter, from the YouTube community, the Call of Duty community on YouTube, the Call of Duty community online. So I missed a couple things, but I'm trying to ramp myself back up. There was actually a pretty big, pretty big development in the Modern Warfare 3 game, which is kind of what is the focus of our community as of late. Definitely my focus. So I want to jump right into that. Robert Bowling, Mr. 402, Mr. Stealth Clown, whatever you want to call him, he tweeted on June 10th, which is a couple days ago. He tweeted, as requested, I'm running an AMA thread on Reddit today. Get answers to any Modern Warfare 3 questions you had coming out of E3. So what an AMA thread is an ask me anything thread. What that means is you can ask whoever it is who's kind of running that thread, you can ask them whatever you want, and to the best of their ability, they'll try to answer all your questions. Obviously, he's gonna get bombarded with questions, but he did answer quite a few of them. And this is a really cool thing that he did. Basically, it opens the forum for us to just straight up ask him questions. And at this time, I think that's an amazing thing to do, because there are a lot of rumors, speculations, unconfirmed things flying around, and I don't really want to report on too many of those types of things on my channel. I do want to give you guys all the latest Modern Warfare 3 news, but I'm gonna try and keep it keep it so that the news that I give you guys is news that's confirmed and verified by Infinity Ward, stuff that I know is trustworthy and verifiable, because I don't want to give you guys bad information. So where better than to find real good information in the source, Mr. Robert Bowling himself, and his AMA thread on Reddit. So what we're gonna do is kind of analyze some of the questions. I set aside a bunch of questions that I thought were pretty specific and pretty cool for us to cover, and I'm gonna try to cover them. I probably won't be able to get through them all, so this might be kind of like a 2 or 3 part series, but I think it's going to be good and beneficial for all you guys. I'll also put a link in the description to his AMA thread if you want to go check it out for yourself. You know what I'm saying, and see if you can figure, see if you find something that I missed out on or something that might be important to you. Yeah, feel free to go do that. But let's just jump right into it. So the first question is actually a really good one in my eyes. It has to do with teamwork, and the person basically, I'll read it actually, it's not too long. Despite Call of Duty being a team-based game, the gameplay encourages and rewards lone wolves who ignore the objectives for kills. What's being done about that? Why for so long has a team-based game been so focused around being a selfish douchebag? And I have to kind of agree with this person. Especially with the implementation of kill streaks. Getting kills has really been the main objective of this game, or so it seems, which kind of sucks for objective-based players or players who play to win. A lot of people, flood games like Demolition, Sabotage, just to kill whore, just to get their KDs up, to get the cool kill streaks. Back in Modern Warfare 2 was to get nukes. People were doing absurd things to get nukes, even to the point where they were boosting. But yeah, Robert Bowling, he addressed the question, and I won't read his exact response, but pretty much he said he agrees, and they've changed the way that XP, match bonus, challenges, rewards, and other game incentives, are going to be distributed, depending on how you play the objective, which is cool. It means people who play the objective are going to be actually rewarded with more than just points, which I think is something that's necessary, something that needed to be happening. And at the end of it, he does say that he can't really go into further detail, but this has been addressed in Modern Warfare 3. So that's awesome. So team-based players, people who've had an issue with Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty in general, catering to kill whores, you won't have to worry about that anymore. Or hopefully, I mean, we'll see what they try to implement, but at least they're trying to address that, which is awesome. The next question that I have here is from someone named Crip for Life, and I don't think they're in the gang, the Crips. I think this is someone who actually has a disability, and their question, which is also pretty short: I personally asked you 4 years ago for fully customizable buttons for COD titles to aid in disabled players' ability to play your games. You kind of helped Nomad. Will you ever add 100% button remaps so every disabled gamer can enjoy the COD franchise? And he says, yes, sir. That's the first thing that he says, yes, sir. So it looks like there will be fully customizable button remappings. So ask a capper. You know, shout out to you. You had your petition going on, and hopefully now you can rest happy. This is actually really great news. It makes the game accessible for more people, which I'm totally down for, because the more people who, I mean, I love Call of Duty just like you guys love Call of Duty, and I want to be able to share that experience with everyone. And I don't think that anyone, just because they have a disability or because, you know what I'm saying, they have, you know, they've been born with something different, you know, than the way the rest of us have been born, they deserve to not enjoy the game. It kind of sucks. So it's awesome that they're addressing that, and it's awesome that they're making a change and trying to do something positive. So that's awesome. So let's jump into this next question, and also the questions should be on the screen. So if you ever want to read one, I know this is common sense, but just hit pause and read it. So another person asked, a lot of the Modern Warfare 3 footage looks very similar to Modern Warfare 2. What is Modern Warfare 3 doing to differentiate? Ooh, I can't even read today. Differentiate itself from previous games, both in terms of single player and multiplayer. I'm not gonna really look at like the single player stuff, but multiplayer, he basically says he's trying to keep the game polished, keep the game balanced. He's really looked at the feedback from Modern Warfare 2, and he's trying to build on the core design and philosophy of COD 4. So it looks like a lot of people were complaining and saying they really want the game to go back to like a COD 4 style. It looks like they're building off of COD 4 to make Modern Warfare 3. They're looking at the things that worked in Modern Warfare 2. They're looking at you know, the things that didn't work in Modern Warfare 2, but at the end of the day, they're really building off COD 4. So, you know, that's pretty awesome, and I'm glad to hear that, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are glad to hear that as well. But let's get more specific now. Next question: what are some examples of the loved and less loved stuff you'll be removing / implementing in multiplayer? Now, a lot of people have been, you know, speculating on what will or will not be in the game, and you know what, 402 breaks it all down right here straight up. He says, loved high gun damage, gun on gun focus, depth of features, but simplistic in design. So that's cool. And the less loved / removed things: one-man army, commando, overpowered explosives, nukes. And this one's for you, Mr. Thunder Toro. Last Stand, aka the second chance perk, will not be in the game. So that's awesome. That's really good news for a lot of people. A lot of the things that were annoying a lot of people seem to be taken out. This seems to be a really positive thing. So I mean, it looks good so far, man. That's all I can say. But of course, things change when the game, when you actually play the game. But so far, I'm glad. It really does seem like they're trying to make a difference. So that is awesome. Next, what do you feel has been the single best improvement for Modern Warfare 3 over Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops? Or should I say the best improvement you can reveal? So 402 says Spec Ops. It looks like instead of just having kind of like a Spec Ops mode where you can just team up with a friend, there's actually going to be ranks, kill streaks, unlocks, wave-based modes. You know what I'm saying? It seems like they're really trying to turn Spec Ops into something that people love and people keep coming back to, sort of like Zombies. And I'm excited for that. I really do. I think that Zombies was a lot of fun. I actually just started playing it recently, and I've had fun with it. I've had a lot of fun with it, and I'm glad to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Infinity Ward is trying to, you know, take a page from Treyarch's book and really give a shot at adding some, you know, cooperative, fun little multiplayer challenges or multiplayer game modes that you can enjoy with other friends. So that's really cool. I'm really looking forward to that, and I can't wait to see it. Let me see the next question. Sir, you are a badass mother effer, blah blah blah. There's a whole bunch of stuff in this question, but at the very end he says, I have to ask, will there be quickscoping in Modern Warfare 3? And Robert Bowling says, currently you can still quickscope in Modern Warfare 3. He does say multiplayer is always changing, which is true. New perks, new balancing, blah blah blah. However, his philosophy on that, aka quickscoping, hasn't changed since Modern Warfare 2. So it looks like they're planning on keeping Modern Warfare 2 the same. Modern Warfare 3 sniping and quickscoping the same as they did in Modern Warfare 2. I don't know whether people thought that was too easy or they loved it, but I know people liked it a lot more than they liked sniping in Black Ops. So snipers, rest assured, be happy quick scoping's back. You guys will be able to enjoy it for all it's worth. And I guess this will be the last question for now. I still have tons more to go through, but there will be a part 2 to this. Will the graphics, animations, audio be updated before launch? So basically, from the stuff that we've seen so far, the gameplay we've seen, like on the Jimmy Fallon show, for instance, or whatever little Spec Ops stuff you guys may have seen on YouTube, he basically says absolutely the game's far from finished. You know, audio is sorry, so most of the audio is temporary at this stage and hasn't been mixed properly, and hopefully the graphics and stuff are still getting worked on. I mean, I'm not saying they were bad, but yeah, there's a lot more to go through. So apparently it's not a finished product, obviously. Still a little ways to go, but you know, I'll bring more to talk about in part 2 of this little series I'll have going on. Hopefully it'll come out tomorrow. But personally, man, I gotta say I'm really impressed with Robert Bowling. I'm really impressed with Infinity Ward. It looks like they're really trying to engage the community and make up for the mistakes that happened in the past. I do understand that not all of them were necessarily their fault, as there were a lot of business shifts, business changes going on with Activision and Infinity Ward. But it does seem like they're trying to take a proactive proactive approach with the community and get our feedback, listen to what we have to say, and this looks good, man. It really does look good. I'm impressed. But like I said, stay tuned for the next episode. If you like this video, give it a like, give it a favorite, whatever you want to do. And as always, follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook, because that means a lot to me. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.